Welcome back to our channel. It's been a hot minute. Well, today is the anniversary of our Appalachian Trail through hike. Today, a year ago, we summited Mount Katahdin and finished our 7-month journey. And what a journey it was. So we're just thinking about that today and thinking about what the future holds for hiking and you know, local stuff, maybe not so local stuff, but I'll let Drifter here tell you how he feels.
Yeah, just today's kind of a special day because it marks the anniversary of us finishing our 2,000 plus mile through hike. And you know, did a lot of reading on the trail, and we've hiked it previously for sections, and it seems like when people get done with the hike, a lot of them coming down from the mountain and finishing up, it's bittersweet for them because they're leaving behind a lot of memories and maybe friends they've made along the way. And I miss the people and I miss the views, but when we were coming down that hill, to be honest, when we were done, the feeling was anything but bittersweet. It was sweet because I knew I was going to be sleeping in a regular bed and returning to all the luxuries of living in a house, which you kind of miss out there at times. That being said, I still miss the trail and I still want to get out and hike, but committing 4, 5, 6, or 7 months like we did to the trail, it's a big commitment. And sometimes the rain, the cold, the heat, it'll play with your mind. So when we were done, I was done.
Me too.
I was ready to go home. But now that it's been a year, I'm anxious to get back out. And we got some stuff for the spring. We've got about a 200-mile hike planned, and we'll talk about that later. But today was just kind of a day of reflection on how beautiful the trail was, how beautiful the sunrises and sunsets, and the generosity of the people along the way, the trail angels and the shuttle drivers and the hostel owners. And you can't say enough about the community out there. Missing that part of it, but just a lot to think about when you get back. And there is an adjustment period, but it was a pretty easy adjustment period for me because, like I said, I was missing the showers and the comfortable bed and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, I agree.
You got any more reflections?
Well, that pretty much sums up my thoughts too. I mean, when it was great. I like being outside. I enjoy it. I like the fresh air. I loved all of the beautiful scenery. The views were incredible. But when it was done, I was done. I was over it, and I was ready to be done. So I don't know if other people feel that way, probably. But yeah, I wasn't going to be sleeping in my tent in my backyard, under, you know, looking at the moon and the stars. That was not going to happen.
Grieving the trail.
Yeah, I was done. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, so that just about sums it up. Now that we're done talking, we'll show some of the footage from our last day on the trail. And that was probably the toughest day we've had. The most rock climbing, and we thought a little more sketchy than the rest of the trail as far as footholds and some of the climbs. But that would be the hunt trail going up it. Some of the younger people, they ran up it. They enjoyed it. Us seniors, it's a little tougher on us. Well, hard. Tougher on us.
Yes.
Maybe some seniors it wasn't tough on, but it was tough on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was scary. A couple of sections where I wasn't sure how we were going to do it. And then going down the A-ball, that was better, easier. But there were some pretty big boulders, and you know, I was butt scooting down those things because I was way too short to be stepping it. So, but we made it. We made it down before dark, considering it was, forget how many miles that day, 16?
14 maybe.
Yeah, 14 or 16 miles, because we started at the Katahdin, the campground outside of
The park.
outside of Baxter State Park. So we had to hike from that campground into the park and then do the ascent and the descent. So it was a little longer than a lot of people normally hike that day. But we did it because the next day weather was coming in and we didn't want to wait a few more days to, just sit around waiting out rain. So we pushed it hard. We did it. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll get to our footage of the last day, and we'll probably be throwing on some more local hikes coming up. And then maybe we'll see some of you out there on the Bartram and the Foothills Trail next spring.
All right. Take care. Get outside.
This is our final day on the Appalachian Trail. Woohoo! And we got an early start. We're gonna need it. So I'm almost too tired to talk about it. So should be an interesting day. I'll record more when we get some light. Pretty impressive waterfall going up the Hunt Trail, or the AT, up to the summit of Katahdin. I think we got about 4 miles to go before we reach the sign and the official end of the Appalachian Trail in the United States. It goes into Canada, but we're not going to do that. This is pretty impressive. Huh?
Good. How about you?
We're getting up near the tree line on the Hunt Trail going up to Katahdin. Some of these rock formations, you see that little rock holding up that huge rock. The bouldering has been pretty intense, and we're not even to the point where they say it gets technical. But if you asked me, it already got that way. We're headed up between there, up to the sky, I guess. What do you think, Blue?
Yeah, Drifter.
Top of the world.
We are on top of the world. It is stunning and difficult. Did you get here? How'd you get up here? One wrong move and you're dead.
So I'm trying to find the way up the mountain. I got Blue going rogue over here. All ballsy and confident. Just climbing straight up. Oh man. This is incredible.
Isn't all that ballsy or confident?
Shoot it there, I think.
Awesome.
As you step down here, there's nothing down there. You gotta go all the way across.
There's a breeze right there.
I didn't take any video up by the sign. There was...
We did it!
I didn't take any video up by the sign because there was a ton of people all getting their summit pictures and running around. Blue blasted her way through there, and we got our we got our summit pictures, and we're hungry as hell. We're trying to get off this mountain as quick as possible now and get to a celebrational meal. Perhaps a drink. Not sure. Something. Probably a root beer. Coca-Cola, maybe. The way down, about as dangerous as the way up.
Thoreau Spring, Henry David Thoreau, 1817 to 1862. Philosopher, naturalist, author. Thoreau ascended Katahdin in 1846 and wrote The Maine Woods, one of the earliest authentic descriptions of the great forest regions of northern Maine.
It's another installment of History with Blue. Looks like we're coming off the top of the world. It's pretty steep down. Too bad there's not a parking lot at the top of that hill, so when you complete your through hike, you're done. This is the just leaving the mountain. It don't really count as miles on the trail because the trail is done. We finished it. I don't even know what to think of it. I know later when I got time, and I'll reflect on it. Right now I'm just kind of hungry. Tired, thirsty. It's been a long day. We started real early in the dark to get up this thing and get down it. So we'll be doing some butt scooting going down this thing. Don't be afraid to butt scoot, Blue. And lean back, all the time leaning back. You fall, you want to come back this way.
I feel like I'm trying to get down on the hill.